Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily Dvar. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Monday, the 8th day of September. Here we go. You know, on Rosh Hashanah night, it's probably very famous, and you probably do know about it, but I want to add to this law that you know, or custom that you know, and that is that we eat special foods on Rosh Hashanah night. Like we dip the apple in honey, we make a special bracha over that, and we say a special prayer, and we say it should be a sweet year, just like what I'm doing now. I'm eating a apple dipped in honey. Or we eat the head of a fish, and we say that we should be like the head and not like a tail. Some of you might think that this is just a silly old custom, and I'm here to tell you that it is not. Our rabbis tell us that simina milsa, which means that when you make these signs, they mean something. The way you start a year really is a true indicator of how the year is going to be. It's not superstition. It's just a fact of life that if you start the year in a certain way, the year will go that way. And that's why we like to do all these signs, like some dip their bread in honey, just to show that same thing, that everything should be dipped in sweetness, and it should be a sweet year. And I just want you to know that it's not a joke, and there are many. You can find them in a machzor. Eating split peas is a sign for good things. Eating sweetened carrots is a sign for good things, etc., etc. And they all have this same idea that a sign means something. Now I want to tell you other ways that this has ramifications. If you're starting to make your Rosh Hashanah invite list for who's going to eat with you on Rosh Hashanah night, make sure that it's not the type of people that you might get into fights with or quarrel on Rosh Hashanah night, God forbid. On that night that you set the tone for the entire year, you want it to be a night when you're eating peacefully with your guests and you're not having any quarrels. There are quarrelsome people. Maybe they shouldn't be there at that exact meal. Invite them at other times, not at the time that you're setting the tone for the entire year. Also, if you like to take big naps on Yom Tov, that's not a great idea to be taking a nap on Rosh Hashanah. Rosh Hashanah is a time of judgment, and you want to show that I am into thinking of God and everything that happens on this day, and I'm not setting a sign for a sleepy year. Please take this to heart and make certain to plan your Rosh Hashanah evenings so that, and your whole Rosh Hashanah, so that they should be filled with signs of only goodness for a sweet year. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.